Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I am back for the hashtag Color Combo 2023. This is a challenge that was started by Tammy at Lou Frou Frou Studio, and there is a link to her channel in the description box below this video if you'd like to pop over and check out her YouTube channel. Essentially what she does every month is she chooses a main color. This month it's cream, and then each week of that month she puts a different color with it, thus giving you two colors as a combo. So you're to use those either to make a piece of ephemera or a collage, or you can do a painting or whatever it is you want to do. You just need to use the two colors in what you're making, and they don't have to be the only two colors you're using. You can use other colors with them as long as you use those colors. So what I am doing today, I am using this some parts. I'm obviously not using the whole kit. It's a very big kit. It's a Winter Wonderland Junk Journal kit by Woodland Silver, and this is Celeste's daughter, and Celeste is Woodland inspired on YouTube, and I'll link all this stuff in the description box below so that you can pop over to the Etsy shop and pick this up if you want it. And oh, I guess you could have had a screenshot, but there's 16 pages. 6 mini file folders, 12 large tags with hole reinforcements. That means they have like a larger hole circle to cover the holes in the tags so that, you know, they're reinforced. 4 coin envelopes, 3 library pockets with cards, 6 scalloped corner pockets, and 20 labels. And they're all obviously wintry and I did not do the whole kit because I'm not using it. I don't use my printer any more than I absolutely have to because it gives me fits. So I only print out usually what I'm going to use. So, except sometimes with my own kits, I do print the whole thing even if I'm not using the whole thing because I want to show you guys. Celeste did do a complete flip through of this kit, so hop over to her channel here on YouTube and you'll be able to see every single page. All right, so this is something that I'm working on. This was brought to my attention by Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. So they're tags, and I guess Tracy Fox did something. Hers are more like wood or a very thick chipboard. I have cut mine, you know, just out of paper, and they're a little bit different because I had to draw my own. I was worried about copyright, and obviously I'm not going to copy somebody else's. So I drew up my own tags to stack. I found out after I drew these up that the ones Tracy Fox used was just this part and this open part, not the flip. It looked like they were connected in the photograph that I had like this. So that's how I did it. But I guess the original is just this frame and this back part. Well, mine has the front part too, and I've cut them out of paper instead of chipboard. And I think I'm going to have them in the shop. I still have some tweaking to do, so they're not there yet, but I'm working on it, so it will be there soon. I wanted to play with them today to see how they work out. But essentially, it's something that you can pop into a pocket of a journal. So you can choose to do various things with this. You could put another pocket inside of here to put something into it. You could leave, you know, glue all this down top, bottom, and side and have this as an opening that you can slide something in and out of. You could use a family picture and put it there, glue the whole thing down, decorate the rest of it, and hang it on a Christmas tree. Because I think once they're all glued together with all the layers, they'll be pretty sturdy. They're not going to be thick because, see, I mean, very, very minimal. So anyway, that is something that I'm working on. So it's not finished yet, but that's what we're going to use today. And you can see this is one of the issues with the laser cutting. You get singeing. And so because this was this way when it cut, you're getting singeing on the back always on everything. Everything has singeing on the back. That's just sort of the way it is. But I look at it like you're going to most likely decorate these or ink them or all those kind of things. So I personally don't think it's a problem, but if that is something you do not like, then I would not purchase these from me, because I have no control over that singeing. I have the settings set as low as I can for paper, and it just does that. So anyhow, it's fire cutting. It's a laser. So anyways, it's obviously not going to be a perfect system, because it's not just like a blade that chomps through it. It's fire. So anyways, blah blah me. How are you all doing today? I hope that you are fantastic. And I just realized I forgot my little book. You guys, I am so bad at that. So I want to say hugs and blessings to Annette, Linda, and I'll say Linda R, and Heidi. That's who I'll say hugs and blessings to today. Thank you guys so much for always joining me. It's Friday. I apologize. I'm not trying to do a couple videos today. So some things I remember very well, other things not as well. So I apologize for that. I am only a human. And definitely not perfect. All right, so what we're going to do, what you will get if you decide to purchase these is, I think you'll get a set of 6. You'll get this part, which is the cut out from here. And the reason I'm including this is I will show you in just a minute. You will get a back for each, and then this piece for each. And this is a little bit flimsy right here, because obviously this is very narrow. So make sure you don't just try to fold it. You're going to need to score it from the crease there to the crease there. It'll have to be scored, or you may end up, I mean, I guess you could just fold it, but it might end up weird. So anyways, and then you can stack them on top of each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this to get our background. I'm trying to decide what I want here. That's going to go on the inside. I think I'm going to use this for around the frame, because we don't, you're not going to see a whole lot around the frame, but this is just going to give you an idea of how you could do this to make it a little bit easier. If you can figure out an even easier way, go for it. Because obviously we love the easiest way to do things possible, right? Yes. Okay. So essentially I'm going to just, I know that that's definitely enough paper over there. So I'm going to draw around this. I'm sure you can figure out what I'm doing. And then I will cut that out. And then we can just glue that piece onto there. Now I know that's, you know, still a pain. You still got to cut out this part, but I think that's a lot easier than trying to do it any other way. So that's how I'm doing it. So like I said, if you've got an easier way, go for it. We all seem to find our ways, especially if you make enough of something, you find all kinds of little tricks to make it faster. At least that's what I've discovered. You could also collage around there. You could leave it as is and just put, I think when Tracy Fox did hers, her frame tag thing, she used like some, what's that stuff called? It's some kind of paste. I want to say modeling paste, but I don't feel like that's right. But anyway, crackle paste, that's what it was. And then some Tim Holtz Distress Oxides to color the crackle paste. So yeah, there's numerous ways you could do this without having to cut any paper whatsoever. So, or you could just leave them as is. I am thinking for the ones I do that I will, and I'm obviously not ever going to cut this perfect, but anyway, I will do craft paper. So let me know what your thoughts are on colors of paper. But I think it will be like a set of craft. I might do like mostly craft, like say 4 pages of craft and 2 pages of cream, something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. That's always my dilemma when I do these projects, because I can never decide what colors to cut everything. I mean, obviously, like the Halloween stuff's easy. You cut it all in black for the most part, and voila, or the ghosts are white, you know, that kind of stuff. But some of these other things, it's like, don't know, what should I do? So anyway, that's just my own dilemma. Blah, blah, me. Anyways, we're going to put this on here. That's going to have to be cut thinner over there. And you can see I did not do a very good job cutting that because we got spots. But we'll just ink those some more and call it handmade, because that's what it is. So what I do need to figure out is, and this is the first one of these I've done, so be nice to me. I'm doing my best. Let's see, we need to put this here, and then we're going to draw a little line down here that hopefully I'll be able to see to cut that off. I guess I could go ahead and do the other side too, and then I can just cut both at the same time instead of having to bring the cutter up here 15 times. That would be novel, right? Oh, that is not it. And I am thinking this is a little crooked. Oh, Lordy. Okay, now I need my cutter. All I said there was, now I need my cutter. I know that's, you guys can't hear me when I turn away, but usually when I turn away, I'm not saying anything of dire importance. So, no need to worry about that. Yeah, I didn't put my thing on there straight. My oval, that is. Okay, so here's my advice. Measure, cut your strip. We're going to try that again because that's real bad. Oh, Lordy. I'm sorry, you guys. See, this is why. This is why we do this. So, we need a piece that is like here. So you'll get to see me mess it all up, and then hopefully yours will be lovely. I thought I had such a genius idea by doing the paper little oval, but apparently not. Key, let's try that again and try to get it semi-straight. I know I'll never get it straight, but we're going to try, and then I'll pause and I'll cut it out so you don't have to go through the pain of watching me cut it out again. So this is the way I would do it. Cut your little paper the size that you need it. Draw your little oval, or whatever shape this would be. Rounded corner rectangle. All right, I shall be back. Okay, it is done, and I did it. So I'm very pleased. Oh my goodness, some days. So now what I'm going to do is put glue on the tag portion. I believe will be the easiest, and then I will put this onto there. And I know you're asking, what about the hole? We will get there. We will get there. If you have a punch that size, of course, that is the easiest thing to use. But if you do not, I think I have an idea, and we're going to find out, because this is all trial for me as well. So it may be a disaster. It may be fantastic. I don't know. We'll find out together. This is the experiment process that I go through quite regularly, just to let you guys in on the nuttiness that ensues in my life daily. Especially when people contact me for custom orders. I love it. I love trying to figure these things out, but sometimes, my brain. And I have learned a ton since I started YouTube. When I started YouTube, I didn't even really email a whole lot or anything other than stuff I had to do for work, which was minor because I was working at the school at that time. So To say I have come a very long way, baby, is an understatement. So please know that I am not any kind of guru on technology. All I know is basically stuff I've learned through doing all of this stuff that I do. So there are things I really don't know how to do on the Glowforge that would probably be very helpful if I did know, but I don't. So it's all a learning curve, let me tell you. And it's a big curve. I wish I was super, I need these little ones. Super tech savvy like my son, because holy smokes. He has all the answers for all the tech things. And thank God for him, for sure. For many reasons, but also for the reason of he is my IT man. And I'm a one-lady show around here, so I do get help from the husband and the son. But it's all me. You're looking at it. I unfortunately made a lady very mad. She ordered a book cradle, and I apologize, it wasn't the right color that she thought was pictured. It's like, I'm sorry, I do the best I can to get a good picture. I promise I'm trying. It's just me. I don't have like a whole group of photographers or, you know, like a big corporation would. But yes. Yes, it happens. Not happy with me. It was not intentional, not trying to trick anybody. I'm just doing the best I can every day. Okay, I am getting super picky about this because that's who I am, so I apologize. You can fast forward. I just want to get this cut out really nicely so it looks nice when it's done. So feel free to fast forward because I know this is mind-numbingly boring. But I wanted to show you guys the whole thing because if I do get these in the shop, I want you to be able to make them without, you know, having a problem. I think probably if you're not into this kind of fussy cut thing, it would be best for you to either color it somehow, or if it's just in the craft, it might be fine just as is with some inking or something. And put some decorations on it, that kind of thing. Decorate the front, whatever. It's all up to you. Okay, ink, ink-a-dink. This is definitely a process video. Definitely. Okay, so what I am thinking for the whole, I have a punch that I think will work in there. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure. What I was thinking, if you do not have said punch, you could use a water pen, and of course this one has blue ink forever on it, even though I've washed it 1,000 times. It will always be blue, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, take your water pen and just go around the inside in here to weaken this paper. Now I understand this is not a perfect situation, but I'm trying to make it usable for everyone. I have to do it on the front too. This paper is a little thicker than just regular cardstock, or not cardstock, what's it called? Copy paper. I'm not that worried about the blue because that's the part I'm taking away, so actually go ahead and go like so. This side. Okay, now I know that's not very pretty, but we're going to try to fix that with some good old sandpaper. And that's not going to work. And we'll just put some glue back here to hold these little papers down that are sticking out. So yeah, not the best, but if you don't have a punch, it worked, and I think it's fine. It's luckily a fairly large hole, although I know a regular small hole would work. But I thought it might be fun if there were the bigger holes, so that if you wanted, you could put a decent size, like Christmas trim or whatever. If you wanted to hang them on your Christmas tree, you could put a decent size ribbon in there and not, you know, be tearing it as you're pulling the ribbon through. So that was kind of the thought on that. Okay, I know that took forever, but I just really wanted you guys to come along with me on that. So what I want is one of these cutie pies. It goes this way. I keep doing that. This one goes under here. So the single one by itself goes here. Unless you want it like this to hang on your tree, then that's all you need, and you could use this tag for something else. But if you want it with the cover, like to go in a journal, is what I'm thinking with that, then you're going to want it this way. I did not get my fold 100% right, which is just really shocking, right? Okay, so I need one of these cute girls, and I'm not that worried about cutting this out because you're not going to see all of it. So essentially we're just going to kind of cut one out, and then we don't even have to do the top part. We can just have her from, I already know that this isn't all going to fit. So basically from here to here, we'll see how much of that there is. So if we line this up here, I think I'll take just a little bit more off the top. You're just going to need basically a rectangle to go in here. And I'm sure it is not straight, because why would it be? Okay. Now, of course, you can use trimmers and all kinds of things to make sure that it's straight. But I'm not that worried because it's, you know, going into a frame, basically. So, like so is how it will be. Very cute in her little blue jacket. I don't even think I need to ink that at all. I'm just going to glue her right down onto that back. I'm not making mine a side pocket or anything. I was just giving you ideas of things you could do with it. I mean, I'm sure the possibilities are endless, because we always tend to find, like, just when I think there's no more ideas, somebody comes up with an idea that's like, how did we not think of that before, right? So I'm sure there's loads of ideas. I think what I'm also going to do is make a, whatchamacallit, a digital for these eventually as well. So that will make it even easier, because everything will already be the size. You'll still have to cut stuff out, of course, but the sizing will be correct. In theory. And I still got it messed up. But this is an easy fix. So yes, I do get quiet with these projects because they're a brain twister. Okay, that is that. We're going to put that on there. Excuse me. That little tickle every once in a while when that cold is still hanging about. But I feel great, so it happens. I'm not using the glue stick for this part because I would just cut my glue stick all up going around these openings. Because that's how it is. I'm thinking I might do snowmen for the first one. What do you guys think about that? If I do digital for these, because I'm not sure exactly when I'll be able to get that all finished. But anyway, it could be used for winter journals, or, you know, it wouldn't just be Christmas. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you could make them in January or something. Because we're getting up on it now for the Christmas thing. Okay, so there's that. She's very cute in there. Okay, and then for this part, I kind of went backwards. I know I do that a lot, but I think I want this bit because it's creamy. And we're going to tear off the edge. This will be the easier parts, other than you're still going to have to watch me cut around and stuff like that. Tear ruler is over here. So first I'm going to tear this off. Oh, maybe I don't want a torn edge, huh? Because I haven't really done torn edges. So I can actually just like plunk it down wherever I want it and then cut around it. I think I just want the trees, because I want this to be a writing spot, so I don't want a whole lot of picture. I just want it like that, I think. I do want less of the page though, so let's cut it here. That is the wonderful part about a digital, is I can just print whatever part I want again. No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna come down like that because I want more writing space on there. But like I said, you could put a pocket. You could do all manner of coolness. I just want it the simplified version today so we can see how it goes together. And I do want to know your thoughts, so do let me know your thoughts, because they very often help with my decision making. As far as, you know, what you might want or that. If you want them at all, that's the other thing. You may be thinking, not really into it. So, let me know. I mean, you could also, like, you know, have the cover on some of them. On other ones, you could just cut the cover off and have them as ornaments or whatever. You could probably even if you wanted to have them as, what do you call that? Gift card holders. Like if you put a pocket here, you could have a gift card in there. So, I mean, like I said, I really feel like you could do loads of things with them. You could have them as Christmas cards because they're pretty good size. This one's almost 6. I think I would cut them 6 and 4 inches or something like that. That's another thing you could say what would be good or what you would like. Now that doesn't mean everybody's going to get their wish. Because again, it's just me doing all this. But I do try to make you guys happy. Okay. So yeah, a little tedious, not super quick projects, but fun, because you could make a whole bunch of them with all different papers. You don't have to do the cream and... Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the other color was sky blue. I don't know that I totally achieved sky blue, but we're going with it because this is what I had. I have other stuff. A lot of my, like my winter kit would have worked. I just wanted to use this one from Celeste's daughter, so it's a little dustier than a sky blue, but that's what the sky looks like around here these days. So it's not totally off. What did I do with the water pen? My goodness. See, if I would put things back where they go, I wouldn't have these problems, but I don't. Oh gosh. What did I do? Oh, it's right there. See, it's right there in front of my nose. Actually, maybe, no. I need to do it while I can see it, but, because we're going to have to do the other side too. I'm sorry, you guys. I know you're ready to probably scream about now. Hopefully you're making something of your own, so you're just kind of laughing at me. That's probably a good thing to do. It does make this easier, I have to say. It's not perfect, but it works. I think I will just do the same thing I did last time and put my finger in there and make it nice and then glue. I don't know what the other side's going to be like when we do that, but worry about that when we get there. Try to make it as flat as I can. Okay. I think that shall do it. Okay, ink. So that's the inside of our little tag. So that's a good writing spot, right? And it looks yuck on this side, but we're gonna get there. I want these beautiful trees on the front. I don't know what else. Okay, I'm gonna put the glue on here again. I just find that's easier. Okay. I think I'm just going to go edge to edge for now. Okay, I'm going to pause, cut that out, and do the hole, and I will be back. Okay, I got it. Woo! This one was a little bit tougher. I had to do some little fussy cutting a little because I obviously didn't want to have to glue that down on there. And it's not perfect, but it doesn't really matter. It is what it is. But definitely if you have a punch, that would be fabulous. But it does work to do the water. It definitely does make it easier. So I cut out one of the little cuties from the tag. And I, obviously cut her shorter because she wouldn't fit on there otherwise. So, and Lorette, I found some. I only found blue and green, but I found some. So I'm very happy because the blue is very light and I don't have a problem with the blue. So anyways, I just thought I would tell her that because she's been looking for me because she's so sweet. So I did remember and I got some. Putting it on is another story. So I'm going to attempt to use my glue stick. I probably won't like it because it will be shiny once it dries. But I'm going to go across there like that. We may end up putting something else up there. And then we'll put her here with liquid glue so that it will go through and hopefully help hold that in place. I just tore a piece off, cut and tore, because it doesn't exactly tear straight. I think this is definitely sky blue, especially that part. I'm good with it. And I'm just putting her right on that line that's on there. And I'm hoping that's going to stick. I might have to put a little more glue under here. Don't really know how I want to do that, but under here maybe. That is tricky to put on. I did not even think about it until I went to put it on. It'd be good to have that double-sided tape stuff, but then I think you'd still see that, so I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. If you have an answer, let me know. Then I have just a piece of a blue ticket, and I also have this angel's word is from a jeweled design. It's the nativity set that she made, but I think it'll be cute with this. I might actually go this way more because I don't really care about the word ticket. I do like the number. That'll help cover up some of the shiny up there and hold this down a little more. I know I ended up covering most of the snow tool, but it just gives another texture back there, so I think it's good. It's good. You can see the snow still. I don't know what I'm going to put for a ribbon in it. I did not figure that out, but that's not of huge importance at the moment. And then we're going to put some trim, and this is white trim, but I think it's good because you need a little bit of that bright white with the wintry feel, I think. This is new trim. This is not vintage. Cute, cute, cute. And now I think in the top for now, because I have it right here, I'm going to use a piece of this cream colored. It's kind of stretchy. I'm just going to put a little through that hole. It's a little wider than I want, but we're going to just try it for now. I think I might just even staple it, because if I try to tie that in a knot, it's going to be a big old ugly knot. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this. Where is my tiny attacher? Like so. That's a little long even still. I'll cut it the same direction. I usually go the opposite direction, but... All right, y'all. So this is what I have. That took me forever for cream and sky blue. But it is a process. But wouldn't it look cute if you had grandkids' pictures or something? I think it would be very cute. And they would be very cute hanging on a Christmas tree. For sure. So anyhow... I need some feedback on color of paper I should use to cut them out of. What else was the questions? Size, like, I think 4 and 6 inch ones would be good. Do a little mix or something like that. And it seems like there was something else, but I don't remember what. Oh, the snowmen for the first one to put... you know, digital, if I can get one done. So anyways, those are the things. If you don't mind leaving me some feedback, that would be fantastic. And this is very cute, Celeste. Those little girls. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again on Monday. Love you guys. Bye.